What's good, YouTube? It's another weekly vault where we're going to get madged that we haven't looted the heroic Razageth bow. But first, we have a new addition to the weekly vault. We've got Mythic Plus, the famous Demon Hunter from Legion. I am going to be tanking more on this guy. So let's log in. And I think I got a weekly 15 done on this guy. I haven't been too active this week on WoW. I've been busy. I went to see Chris Brown in London on Monday. What day are we? Wednesday. That's why it's reset. There we go. So I managed to get a 15 done on this. I'm pretty sure I got 8 20s done on my Hunter and Druid. Yikes. I can't remember what we got on the Druid. So let's open this quickly on the Demon Hunter. Let's see what we get on this guy. Literally anything is going to be an upgrade on this. I mean, saying that, we got our trinkets. Apparently this is like one of our Bish trinkets, which I got from the World Boss last week. We got rings, trinkets, even though that's got strength on it. We definitely shouldn't be using that. I mean, to be fair, one of the main pieces that we could catalyze into tier would be more than ideal, or a weapon. Either will do in that front. So let's open it in Vengeance loot spec here. See what we get. I really enjoy Vengeance, so I've been having a lot of fun getting to grips with this. What we got? We got a neck piece, which we don't want, which is unfortunately our 15 slot from last week's plus 15 that we did. So it might be a cape angle, but I've already got a cape as well. Damn it. I mean, like, this is decent stats as well, and it would be 100 eye level upgrade, but obviously Lariat exists, so why would you ever take a neck piece? Damn, I thought I was in luck then, because the top Demon Hunter in the world on Raider.io at the moment isn't running a Lariat. He's actually running a 421 neck piece. I mean, I guess we just take this, honestly, and then we can craft something else. I don't know how big the Lariat is for tanking, though. But this is a nice stats, like haste first. And other than that, it's going to be a 10 eye level upgrade on that, which we could just upgrade with Valor anyway. So we probably won't be doing that. I think I'm just going to run with this for now. There's no point in taking even tokens at this point. I can't get a socket off of that yet anyway. So I think we just run with that. That's like an 100 plus eye level upgrade. Like, what is this? 316. Where are we? There we are. So haste first. We're now up to 370 as well. We've only got 5% verse, but obviously, like, if you look at the state of my gear, it's pretty appalling. So, I mean, it could have been better. Ideally, would have taken a weapon or, like I said, some tier pieces, but we can always get this from Mythic Plus and then catalyze it. But I don't know how catalyzing actually works. Like, my Demon Hunter only got to level 70 last week. I leveled it with Time Walking. So if you guys can let me know, do I have my catalyst charges built up from like the whole of the expansion since the catalyst has been out, or do you only acquire them once you're max level? So once I'm level 70, is that only when the weekly quest starts to count? I would imagine so. So unfortunately, I think I did miss last week's one even, so we might only have one catalyst charge. But yeah, please let me know, because I don't have a bloody clue. Anyway, let's get off of this guy. Let's go over to the Druid then. This I'm probably going to open in Guardian spec as well. I've been enjoying Guardian. I'm kind of looking at the moment for a tank that I want to play. I'm still going to stick with the Hunter. Druid's kind of dead to me, unless the Guardian spec takes my fancy for tanking. So we'll check that we're in Feral loot spec, which I feel like I want to go Guardian. I did get a weapon, so wait, did I? Oh no, I got a weapon on my Survival Hunter. There we go. So I don't have a weapon. So, I mean, obviously a weapon would be huge here, but also maybe a trinket. I think that's all that really matters for now. We got 4 set, so that's fine. I mean, Rage Feather is actually doing like 8% of my overall damage and keys. So maybe the Rage Feather is sleeper good for Guardian. I don't know if it just procs off of like any abilities, or maybe it's just Moonfire. I'm not actually too sure on that, but let's give this a whirl. Give this a crack. I've already got 2 tokens apparently. I don't remember getting that. So there it is. I mean, it's looking like another token angle then. We got a 421 headpiece tier piece already, so we won't be taking that. It's going to be a token angle. So the Druid might finally actually be dead. Unfortunate, but it is the truth. I don't know what tank I'm kind of looking at. VDH I've always enjoyed. Brewmaster looks fun, but I don't know if I can vibe with the class fantasy. Blood DK I also like the sound of, but the problem is like with these tanking specs, I also want to be able to like and enjoy their off specs. So for me, that deletes like prop paladin because I'm not a huge fan of Rhett. Warrior, I really like the off specs, but I'm not a huge fan of the tank spec. All the class fantasy is pretty boring to me. So that's another questionable choice there. I mean, at the moment, it's the VDH, but I'm not a huge fan of the Havoc playstyle at the moment either. I'm really not into like the whole momentum build. I mean, maybe once I get used to it a bit more, I might enjoy it a little bit more, but I can't really see that happening, honestly. But I don't feel like I'm alone with that. I feel like a lot of people don't enjoy the momentum playstyle. That's the thing, I don't even know what I actually did last week. I'm pretty confident that I got 8 out of 8 slots done for plus 20s and Mythic Plus. So I also think I did a bit of the raid on Heroic as well. I didn't get a kill on Raz last week. I don't know if I can be bothered to keep doing that every week. It's really draining me at this point. I mean, I'm complaining, I've still got the 405 one, but obviously 418 would be lovely. We got some decent tier as well, like 421 helm, 415 chest. This should be 415. I just need to upgrade that with the Valor that I've got. I don't know why I haven't done that already. 415 legs as well. So if we got any of these up to 421, I wouldn't complain. Maybe like a Hunger of the Pack or something. But even then, I've got a 421 puzzle box and a controlled current technique. So I don't know if there's any beating that. So, I mean, why don't we just get disappointed and not loot the Rasbo again? Come on, reverse psychology. Oh, no, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. I guess it's... Oh, no, it's not even going to be this. Because I'm not actually using these. I'm using some crafted shoulders at the moment. Because these don't have the best stats on them. Obviously, heavy verse. Not ideal. I mean, it's ideal for surviving. But not ideal for damage. I don't know, they might be alright for MM, but I haven't been playing too much of MM recently. I've honestly been committing a lot to the Beast Mastery Dream. I think it might be a 421 gloves angle, so it's kind of fortunate that we didn't waste that Valor. I mean, not that I really need it for anything else, but we could take these and then catalyze these straight away into tier gloves, which I believe are crit haste, aren't they? Yeah, so that's, I mean, like, that's more than ideal stats as well. So it's looking like that for this week. I don't even really have to sim that, I don't think. Like, it would be nice to have some backup shoulders as well, but I wouldn't use these on my main gear for BM at least anyway, I think. So I'm just going to send it. We're not going to sim this week. We're not going to be boring. We're just going to send it with this. Easy choice for me. I've already got this cape, I believe. I mean, we've got a similar one. It's just got a little bit less crit and more haste, which is probably actually ideal. So let's go with that then. Let's whack these on, see if this should easily get us to 416, maybe 417? 416. I did have that add-on that shows you like the decimal point, but I deleted it because it like cringed out all my stats down here. So that's, I mean, that's not a bad vault for the Hunter. We take those. I just had to do the weekly quest and catalyze these. Or maybe I could even do it from last week's quest. But I feel like I probably catalyzed something last week as well. I mean, we're still good on the ring front. I've been trying to like work around my stats a little bit. I want a little bit more mastery and ideally a little bit more haste as well. Normally I have 19% haste because I have the tier gloves, which I've got crit haste on them. But I've also been running this build a lot more, which you'll see in a video maybe tomorrow or Friday. The Dire Pack build for Mythic Plus. Huge single target prio, huge boss damage. Like you literally carry on bosses. On bosses last week, I was doing like 20 or 30k more than the next DPS, so that's pretty mental. I've been loving this build, but you do lose 6% crit from Thrill of the Hunt because you take out 2 points down here to go down here. And also, I wouldn't recommend playing this build with Wailing Arrow. But yeah, so ideally, I feel like I would want a little bit more crit as well to play that build properly. But yeah, we'll catalyze the gloves. That'll get us back to 4 set again, and then I mean, our tier set is looking pretty large. Maybe next week we get a 421 chest piece or legs, or the Rasbo, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist at this point. But yeah, overall, pretty successful. I mean, the ults didn't get the best gear in the world, but I mean, the main character pulled through, so we take those, we take those. And the best part is we didn't have to sit on raid bots and sim for half an hour before we actually chose, so that's lovely. Let me know what you guys got in your vault this week. I've seen a lot of people actually seem to be disappointed with their vault on Twitter this week, so I don't know, maybe it was a disappointment for everyone. And if you're enjoying this series and want to see more weekly vaults from me, then drop a like down below and also subscribe to your boy. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.